anyone in here? Who's in here?
Welcome to the first Deep Thoughts, Deep Pockets podcast. I'm Mike Capone. This is Joey Deep Pockets.
Hello.
And we'll be talking about some deep thoughts with some deep pockets. Another anonymous question. Oh, wow. Okay.
Alright. This says, yo, who vomited in the recycling bin?
In the recycling bin.
In the recycling bin.
Really
With
good
a
English,
D-A.
too.
Wow.
So I think he's talking about the recycling bin outside.
Outside already.
That you were throwing in the trash one day and you saw vomit come out. And he wasn't sure who it was.
I'll tell you this story. So a recycling bin, it fills up pretty quick, because we eat a lot of sandwiches and the sandwich papers and just different stuff. We have a lot of cups. So one day, I was being a good roommate. And I was like, yo, Connor, don't worry about it, man. I'll take it down to the recycling.
Nice roommate type shit.
Like, how far you think it is? Like, it's a
half a mile probably down there?
Yeah, probably about half a mile down the fucking hallway. Down the freaking hallway. It's probably pretty long. So I'm down there. I'm, strolling. I got it at my side, just kind of like a baby, It smells fine. Smells
Dad
like
bod
regular
energy.
recycling, yeah. And I go and I give it a nice pour, just like you're pouring a glass of water into down the sink, pretty much, because
Yeah, but I don't know why you'd be wasting water when there's kids in Africa that don't have
you
water.
are right. Like maybe like a Diet Coke.
Maybe, because
Diet
that's
Cokes
too
aren't really
sugary.
good. Yeah.
I mean, shout out to Diet Coke, but
Just Coca-Cola. Well, I guess it's the same thing. Oh, shit.
it's like you're pouring Pepsi
All
down
right,
the drain.
yeah, Pepsi.
Pepsi, yeah,
pouring
yeah.
Pepsi down the drain, right?
Right.
And all of a sudden, in the Pepsi comes like some gross Pepsi.
What did it look like? What did the throw up look like, Joe?
If you want me to get like
Let's get
into
details.
some details,
Let's get details.
into some details. So it was red, and it wasn't like just
Okay.
liquid. It had some stuff in
was
there.
it blood?
No, it wasn't blood. I don't think it was blood,
Okay.
which is good. Because that'd be really sketchy. But
I'd say so.
I think it had definitely. Whoever did it definitely had a good meal before they did.
And a good night out.
And a good night out, probably, unless
Some
they were-
mistakes might have been made, but
Unless they were sick, then that's a different story. But
then hope you feel better. If you
yeah, hope you
threw
feel
up.
better. Hope you're good
But
now.
we don't know who it was.
But so I'm pouring it out, right? The first couple things are paper and whatever else was in there, and then just straight up vomit. Just all vomit comes like a waterfall right
Red
down
vomit.
right on my hand too, because I'm holding it
Ew.
by the. It was gross. At first, I was kind of freaked out, but then I was like, you know what? I've seen vomit before. It's not a big deal, I'm 18. Gonna be 19 soon.
Right. I mean, you're not squeamish. We've seen vomit before.
I definitely washed my hands. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Like, I went to the
Obviously.
bathroom.
Make sure this thing's in still.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
I'll move in. You move over.
Yeah, all right, no problem.
There
All
we
right,
go.
so I sit like this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I washed my hands, right? But now there's a mystery that we're trying to solve. Who puked in the recycling bin? Mike, what is your theory on this? What's your
See,
take?
I'm not gonna name any names. I'll call him Python. So that night, I was hanging out with Python for a while, and he made a few mistakes. He was getting with women in public, which is a big no. Big tip for the guys out there. I don't care if she's a 10. Do not get with her in public,
I don't know.
because Barstool Fordham, they out there. And they'll put you on
They're
blast.
lurking. Yeah, they're lurking.
And that's your reputation. Joe, you anything to say about that?
Well, I mean, I agree for the most part, but I think you're exaggerating a little bit, if I can say so myself.
Oh, yeah?
I think Python definitely. I don't know who he is, but I think he definitely made some mistakes. Python did, but probably has some regrets. But,
No regrets.
But I'm pretty sure he lives by no regrets. So
Right.
I'm pretty sure that's what he lives by. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Doesn't have it tatted, but that's just like always
Yeah,
in
in
the
the
back
back
of
of
his
his
mind.
head. Yeah, so I don't know.
But
I would say...
I say if it's a 10, if she's a 10, you kind of just got to go for it.
Right.
No matter.
I guess if she is really a 10... But, like, would you want to have... Would you
10.
want to have a relationship after all these people on Barstool Fordham just saw you macking with her?
Yeah, man. Freak it, bro. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Hey, you gotta live your life sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it is
But
all a simulation. So
it's all a simulation.
might as well have fun
anyway.
with it.
We have a question from the live audience.
Oh,
Quick
yeah.
question? Chad?
More of a statement. It's exposed Python
Who is the
from
question?
I Am Kaylee Bell.
I don't know who that is.
I don't
so
know. And I don't know Kelly Bell.
Yeah, we won't take
No,
that
I do know Kelly Bell. I don't know Python.
we won't take the question.
Oh,
Thanks, though. Thanks for your input.
Yeah.
He
So,
knows Python.
So he doesn't know, but I thought it was definitely Python because he came back he lives around here too, right around here, and
In South somewhere.
yeah, in South somewhere, and he, had a night. He had to change his sheets the next morning. Some things might happen, so I would say it's Python who
That's
threw
one
up.
theory.
But
yeah.
I mean, there's
That was one
also a few people next door who might have
There's,
been
like,
a little tipsy.
There's like 30 kids on this floor.
30 kids on the floor. You're drunk. You're a little tipsy. You might not know what trash can you're going to.
And keep in mind, the recycling bin is not in the room.
It's
It
not
is
in the room,
outside.
right.
So anybody walking up and down could have just came and puked right in it like nothing at all and just went on
Right.
with their day.
Like, it's just what normal people do.
So, I mean,
It's still a mystery, though.
Python, I don't think it's ever going to be solved, but
Yeah.
it's probably going to bother me for a while.
Right.
But
Not knowing.
I mean, it's okay though.
All right, so let's go to the next question. I think it's from the same anonymous person.
Same anonymous
I think it's
person.
talking about
What is that?
video games, right?
Rocket League or Mario Kart? What's the better arcade game? What's the better arcade?
I would say personally Mario Kart, just because Rocket League's fun and all, but I mean, what game do you know where you can, hit up 8 people, 8 of your closest boys, and just start carting around, tossing some red shells? Come on now, there's no
Right.
game like that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Mario Kart, it's a classic. It's a classic. I'll give you that. But I think, how many games can incorporate 2 things into one? You know what I'm saying? Driving, flying cars, soccer.
That was 3 things.
That was 3 things. I thought of flying last second.
What next question is it?
All right. So, I guess we just can't agree.
We'll move on to Meridor,
Meridor.
whatever that means.
Right. Parade?
Parade. maybe?
Describe memes on the air.
I think it's memes. Describe memes, maybe.
Memes.
Memes on. Nah, maybe it's memes.
Meridor,
maybe it's
what are you
memes.
talking about, dude? What kind of question is
Meridoro.
this?
Yeah, we'll go. It's memes. He's right. It's memes.
Memes.
What's your favorite meme, probably? What's your favorite Vine?
My favorite Vine? You're gonna be like, see.
Were you a big
that's
Vine
tough
guy?
one. See, I wasn't.
I was a
dude.
big Vine guy.
I had Vine for like a week and then it like left or it shut down. And so I'm kind of like, I know Vines, but
Man, you
I'm
were
like,
late to the party.
I'm like the faker though, because I've watched all the YouTubes on it.
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
I mean, shout out Cody Ko. He's got some good compilations out
Yeah,
there.
he and his girlfriend.
Yeah, I know her.
Yeah, she's cool.
She's cool.
Yeah,
I'd say
and good
probably
looking. She's nice.
if you guys ever seen the Vine where Richard is tossing a frisbee, and he tosses it into the highway, and his friend goes, "What the fuck, Richard?" one of my all-time greats. That one, or probably Yankee Candle one's pretty fire by Cody Ko. Smelling the Yankee Candle, it's just scented ass. That one's funny too.
Nash Greer.
Nash Greer, shout out, he's funny too.
Actually, I don't know. I've never watched that.
What the fuck is up, Kyle?
That's a good one.
Also a classic.
Nick Coletti. Yeah.
Nick Coletti.
No, my favorite Vine of all time is like Nick Coletti's like, hey, can I get 2 tacos, please? And they're like, sir, you're at Olive Garden. He's like, oh man, you're really putting me on the spot here. Can I get a taco? That stuff's hilarious, bro. Wow.
Still from Meridor, she said,
Meridor.
"Why Walmart?"
Why Walmart?
So if you don't know, for Halloween, Joey Deep and I, well, I guess I'll wait until the camera comes back on us to talk. So Joey Deep and I dressed up as hillbillies. We just switched off the days that we did. He did first day hillbilly, and he's got look, he's from Missouri. He's got some hillbilly stuff. He's got the jean jacket
Yeah, I guess.
or the shirt, with
I
the
came
jacket
prepared.
shirt.
I came prepared.
We went to, what's that store over there called?
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx. We bought some crappy jeans. He cut them into jorts.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, he was missing
like-
something in the outfit.
Kind of like capris.
Almost like capris. But he was missing something in the outfit.
Yeah, it was.
So we were like, God, what is he missing? And then we figured it out.
It just kind of came to us.
Connor, shout out Connor behind the camera. He was like, you need something on your knuckle right now, and I know what it should be. Walmart.
Walmart.
Because
So-
who doesn't love Walmart?
So,
So,
if you can't count, Walmart would not fit on here,
so,
though.
so Walmart's only spelled with one L.
Yeah.
No. So we
One
got WALMART.
It's like, what is
What's-
this pinky gonna
what's that
do?
pinky gonna
I mean,
do?
you can't just leave the pinky out, right?
Right, because everyone they're equally as important.
mean, yeah,
Maybe it's
it's
another
like-
conversation.
Yeah, another conversation, but all fingers are important. So what we did is on this finger right here, made the little Walmart sign.
Right.
You know,
Really?
just to give them. It was brilliant.
It was brilliant. Idea.
It was just kind of.
Shout out Perry. I think she was the artist for some of these tattoos.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just kind of on the spot creative thinking that really,
Right.
you know,
Which
that
is
really
what we
got
pride
something
ourselves
back.
on.
Yeah, we pride ourselves
Creative
on
thinking.
that. You know, stuff like that. And Walmart, obviously, it's a great store.
Right.
Quality stuff.
You got the Yoda boy, whatever his name is. Mason Ramsey came there.
Mason Ramsey.
So shout out Mason
Blew up.
Ramsey.
You know, get some pizza rolls maybe from Walmart.
Right.
I think
you
they
can get
probably
basically
sell-
anything. You get guns now. That's a little dangerous.
Really?
You can get
Wow, I
guns
didn't know
from
that.
Walmart.
That's kind of crazy. You can get guns at Walmart. Do you think they're like quality? This is all right.
Doesn't matter though. That's
Another
the question.
conversation.
Okay, another conversation for another.
But like
podcast,
Walmart
maybe.
guns,
Maybe
I
we'll
would-
put it to the end of this.
If you're like, I feel like they're not the best quality guns.
Yeah,
But
I'm-
maybe,
look,
maybe
sorry,
I'm wrong.
if
I
I'm-
don't wanna,
I
wait,
feel
well,
like there'd be a bit of
We'll
regulation.
go on a
with the
tangent
brand.
here. We'll go tangent here.
Yeah,
Okay.
no
Yeah,
tangent.
yeah, okay.
All right. If you're a Walmart worker, and you see a guy coming in asking for a gun, saying he's a hunter, are you trusting the guy who's saying he's a real big hunter going to Walmart for his gun?
Yeah.
Fair point.
Maybe he's just trying to get some deals because I feel
Yeah.
like Walmart's throwing deals.
They
on
do
stuff.
have deals and deals. They got that
But-
free shipping too. New thing,
But
free
then,
shipping.
But then again, like if you're getting a great deal on a gun, I don't know if I'm gonna trust that gun really. So next question.
This is
Mike,
from
if you would do the
Abigail
honors.
Thompson. So, the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. If you eat more than one apple a day, can you repel more doctors with a greater force? Or does more than one apple throw the equation of off equilibrium and render it useless against doctors?
Wow.
I kind of got confused when I was reading that. But
Freaking Jogs girl, she's
Yeah,
all the way up
Jogs
there.
girl.
Science using equilibrium and stuff.
nerd,
Equilibrium equation. A lot of big words.
equilibrium, as I know.
Wow. What do you think?
I would say that you can't really go wrong with apples.
Yeah,
I mean-
that's exactly what I was gonna say.
I mean, to a point, if you eat too many apples though, you get the runs. If you have too many vitamins or
free pizza.
if you have
All right, I gotta go. No, I'm just kidding.
too many like juices, you definitely can start having the runs. And then you might need to see the doctor.
I feel like apples. I agree, 100%.
I heavily fucks with apples though.
We even got some on deck over here.
So you're gonna think about this. Maybe we'll think about it. We'll both think about
There's
it.
another one over there if you each want one.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never gone bobbing for apples. It's besides the point, really. But
Wait, is bobbing for apples still a thing? That's a good question.
Comment on the last picture if you're
Bobbing for
watching
apples.
this
I think so.
story.
all right, that's all you now. I would say it's going back here. I don't want any more of that.
Oh, that tastes just like.
We're gonna eat it though. We don't let food go to waste on this podcast.
I'm not big sour apple.
I like red for sure, but I would say, man, that you can't have too many fruits and veggies until you have too many fruits and veggies. Because
Damn.
you can't have too much of anything, man. You have too much of anything, it's not gonna be good for you. But I think you have to find the right.
Except for
right
this
in between.
podcast.
Yeah, if you have
You can't have too much of this.
Yeah, this will only make you happy.
Shout out the podcast.
Shout out us.
This one's for Eden
Slice,
Agan.
man.
Eden Agan.
He goes, just how deep are your pockets?
Eden, that's a great question, Eden. I'll pull up my wallet right now. We'll see how much stacks we got here. Joe, you got a wallet?
I didn't
here?
know this was gonna happen. I don't have my wallet, but I will say this: my pockets.
I mean, I don't want to flex, but I think that's Abe Lincoln right there. Okay, I don't want to flex. That's
Abe is on 5.
Pretty sure that's Abe over there.
I feel like they should have bumped him up like a little some higher.
He should have been Hondo maybe. Who's Hondo?
Benny Blanco, Benjamin Franklin.
Represent Philly though, so he got that.
Oh yeah, all right, that's cool. Yeah. My pockets are deep enough. I'll leave it at that. They're deep enough to get by.
A little mystery.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll leave a
okay.
little cliffhanger for you. So you can take a guess on how deep my pockets are. Let's see. Last question, and then we'll see what happens.
Last
after
question.
that.
We'll see what happens.
Like I said, the plan is no plans. We're not big
Right.
rule guys. So,
No rules. Everybody knows the no rules.
Mike, if you want to read the last question.
Sure. This one's from Seymour Butts.
Colin Seymour.
Colin, thanks for your question. What color are mirrors?
Whoa. Last
Great
one.
question,
He
Colin.
hit us with a hard one.
Great
Shout out
question.
Drake football.
I
Yeah.
think I know. but I'll let you guys figure it out.
Connor, he tried to. He explained this to me. He explained here. Okay,
Look,
here's what Connor
this is
told
it.
me.
Light is a projection. Like when we see light, it's a projection off things. It's like it's the sun. It's light coming off of other things. So a mirror is light coming off of other things as well. But instead of the rays go in different directions, which is light, the rays match their same angle, and that's why we see pictures.
Wow, that was.
So what color is a mirror?
Every color.
I'm getting to that. This is what Connor told me the other night. I don't know if he remembers this. I think that apple's getting me a little bit. Kind of bourbon. Hold up. So Connor told me when you put two mirrors together, they become green. And then he clapped and he said, "Boom!" That's the answer right there. So I don't know if he's right. I haven't tested this experiment out for myself, but I'm just gonna take his word for it because I really
So what color are mirrors?
green.
Or are they not green until you put them together? Like they could be
Shoot. Guess we
what,
don't
blue or
know.
yellow. Blue or yellow does that make green?
Wow.
Yeah, blue and yellow makes green, right?
That's true.
So can one of them be blue and one of them can be yellow?
Why not?
Maybe they're.
But I
different.
mean, I don't think light frequencies like in nature are the same as like primary colors, like when you're painting. You know what I mean? So like, there's only so many primary colors, but like light frequencies just changes in wavelength.
Yeah, dude, I know. I'm a big freaking
Yeah.
sky blue fan, dude.
I don't know enough about this subject to go deep on it.
Right. I just saw a video about how our eye perceives light, and the thing is, why we can see reflections is that the light. See, if you're thinking of lines coming in, this is the light coming in. Lines come in, and it shoots off a wall, and let's say and then it shoots all over the place. It's white. If the wall is white, right, it absorbs as much color as possible, okay, and it shoots off just barely any more light. But if it's black, no light absorbs in the wall, and all light reflects off.
Is it the other way around?
No.
You
Yes.
sure?
Yes.
It is the
It's the
other
other way around.
Yeah.
Because black absorbs light. Good point, Connor.
Got
So,
you. Got you.
if anything, I'd say that mirrors are closer to black than white, because mirrors reflect all light. But as a light would come in and the black would push it everywhere, the light comes in and it stays its same pattern and the same way it came in is the way it came out, just flipped.
It's insane.
Wow. Really just blew my mind right there. That was
So
pretty
what
good.
color is glass?
If you want to ask a question, you can DM us.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your question. That was question time.
Yeah, that was question
what else
time.
we gonna talk about?
That's pretty much, I don't know. I mean, how long have we been here for?
It's been Mike
Peace.
Capone,
Joey Deep.
and we'll see you all next time.
Salute.